Daily log of Extra and Expeditionary Fleet Entry 1. Captain Elise Marlowe reporting from the Starship Horizon. Our long-range sensors have identified a potentially habitable planet in the Omega sector. Initial atmospheric scans show a composition primarily of nitrogen, with significant levels of oxygen and traces of xenon, an unusual find but within survivable parameters. The planet, named Alpha 3, is the third from its Sun and is accompanied by a massive moon. It features 3 major continents interspersed with numerous archipelagos and shallow seas. We are preparing an exploratory team to survey a rugged peninsula nestled between 2 vast shallow oceans separated by a narrow strait. Daily log of Extra and Expeditionary Fleet Entry 2. Upon landing, we discovered intelligent life forms. These beings are bipedal, standing upright with lean bodies covered in fine iridescent scales. The scales are particularly dense around their heads, forming a sort of natural helmet. Preliminary analysis of their cranial structure suggests they possess significant cognitive abilities. A sizable settlement lies near our landing site, and we are initiating first contact protocols. Daily log of Extra and Expeditionary Fleet Entry 3. Our descent was turbulent, but we landed without major issues. From our vantage point, we observed a sprawling city to the west and dispatched a reconnaissance team to establish contact. Daily log of Extra and Expeditionary Fleet Entry 4. Our team encountered the native species who call themselves the Zealands. Communication has been challenging, but we have discerned that the city to the west is named Nishia. We continue our journey towards this urban center. Daily log of Extra and Expeditionary Fleet Entry 5. We reached a river east of Nishia, witnessing a massive battle between 2 factions of Zorian. Their warriors donned metallic helmets and rode on fearsome quadrupeds, which appeared to be bioengineered creatures with metallic exoskeletons and immense strength. Leading one side was a formidable warrior named Jaxer, who fought with a cadre of elite soldiers, decisively turning the tide of the battle. Our drones captured the entire conflict, providing valuable data for analysis and an engaging spectacle for our crew. Daily log of Extra and Expeditionary Fleet Entry 6. Further scouting missions report more monstrous entities from the northern regions, large muscular creatures with claws and fearsome jaws. To the south, we found gigantic demons wielding iron-tipped spears and protected by thick natural armor. Additionally, the Zealands have domesticated smaller, agile creatures for various purposes. This planet is teeming with formidable life forms and significant dangers. 4 days later aboard the command ship Zenith. Admiral Marlowe, the Zorian are exceedingly dangerous, spoke her chief advisor. Captain Jaxer was found with a spear through his chest, a crude yet effective weapon. Any further landings would be suicidal. Very well, Marlowe responded gravely. I hereby declare a no-go zone of 100 light-years around this planet. Deploy high-resolution probes in orbit and establish a base on the moon. We must monitor this situation closely. But Admiral, why risk further lives? The advisor asked nervously. I've reviewed the battle footage, and it's the most compelling thing I've ever seen. We'll broadcast these conflicts across the galaxy. It will be a tremendous boon for morale and the economy. 2,700 years later, Galactic Council Chambers. Ambassador Kira stood before the Galactic Council. Humanity had recently joined the broader Galactic Society, and with this integration, their historical interactions with the Zorian had come to light. Are you telling us that you have recordings of the Battle of the Nixian River spanning all the way to the year 2234 AD? Asked a council member, astounded. The elderly Admiral Marlowe, now a revered historical figure, chuckled. Indeed. Here's a favorite among our archives. A holographic display flickered to life, featuring 2 alien commentators, Zorak and Thea. Welcome back, viewers, Zorak announced. Today's feature is a classic. General Aaron of Zoria is up against the coalition forces of Nishia. The stakes are high in this strategic showdown. This battle will define Aaron's legacy, Thea added. He faces overwhelming odds, but his tactical genius might just pull through. The recording shifted to intense battlefield footage with strategic commentary interspersed. And there goes Aaron deploying his legendary flanking maneuver, Zorak exclaimed. What a brilliant tactician. As the battle waged, Thea concluded, well folks, as the dust settles, remember this coverage is brought to you by Zoria Games. Play War of the Titans and relive these historic battles. Kira watched with a mix of fascination and disbelief. The galaxy had turned millennia of bloodshed into entertainment, a testament to the enduring complexity of sentient beings. Daily log of Extra and Expeditionary Fleet Entry 7. Following the establishment of a lunar observation base, we began a comprehensive study of Zorian society from orbit. Their technology is rudimentary compared to ours, but their warfare tactics are sophisticated. The ongoing conflicts between various Zorian factions provide a rich source of data on their social structure, culture, and political dynamics. Daily log of Extern Expeditionary Fleet Entry 8. Our surveillance reveals that the Zorian have a deeply ingrained warrior culture, with honor and combat prowess highly valued. Each faction is led by a warlord whose strength and strategic acumen determine their influence. We have identified several key figures, including Jaxar, whose defeat we witnessed, and Aaron, whose tactical brilliance continues to shape the course of these wars. Daily log of Extern Expeditionary Fleet Entry 9. The economic potential of broadcasting Zorian battles has been realized beyond our expectations. The Galactic Broadcasting Network, GBN, has signed a contract to stream live footage from our lunar base. This venture has not only boosted our fleet's funding but also increased interstellar interest in Zorian culture and history. Daily log of Extern Expeditionary Fleet Entry 10. We have initiated a covert operation to plant high-definition recording devices in strategic locations across Zoria. These devices will provide unprecedented real-time coverage of battles and everyday life. Our primary objective is to maintain a non-interference policy, ensuring our presence remains undetected to preserve the natural evolution of Zorian society. 1 year later aboard the Galactic Broadcasting Station Luna Alpha. Admiral Marlowe, the live broadcasts are a phenomenal success, reported the station director. Viewership has skyrocketed, and the revenue streams are flowing. Excellent, Marlowe replied. Continue to monitor and document. We must remain vigilant to any significant changes in Zorian society. Galactic Council Chambers. The success of the broadcasts led to a new era of cultural exchange and curiosity. Diplomatic missions were proposed to further understand Zoria while ensuring their society was respected and preserved. The ethical implications of such observation were hotly debated. Ambassador Kira began, "We must consider the long-term impact of our broadcasts on Zorian culture. While the economic benefits are clear, we have a responsibility to protect these beings from exploitation." Kira nodded, aware of the delicate balance. "I propose a joint task force to oversee the broadcasts, ensuring they are conducted ethically. We must also consider gradual, non-intrusive cultural exchanges to foster mutual understanding." Galactic Broadcasting Network Live. Commentary, and we're back with another thrilling clash. Zorak's voice boomed across the galaxy. Today we witness the siege of Nishia. General Aaron has amassed his forces against the fortified city, and the stakes couldn't be higher. The strategic brilliance of Aaron is on full display, but can he overcome the heavily defended walls of Nishia? Thea added. As the holographic display showcased the intense combat, viewers from across the galaxy were enthralled by the drama unfolding before them. Daily log of Extern Expeditionary Fleet Entry 11. Despite the excitement of the broadcasts, concerns about the ethical implications of our presence persist. We have convened an ethics committee to review our practices and ensure we uphold the highest standards of non-interference and respect for Zorian society. 10 years later aboard the Galactic Council Chambers. Ambassador Kira addressed the council once more. In the decade since our first broadcasts, we have seen incredible growth in interstellar understanding and cooperation. The Zealans, though unaware of our presence, have inadvertently become ambassadors of their own culture. The council members murmured in agreement. We must continue to balance our scientific curiosity with our ethical responsibilities, Kira continued. Let us strive to learn from the Zealans while ensuring their world remains unspoiled by our influence. The story of the Extern expedition and the Zorian became a cornerstone of interstellar relations, a testament to the delicate balance between exploration and respect for alien civilizations. The broadcasts continued, now overseen by a dedicated ethical committee, ensuring that the beauty and complexity of Zoria were shared with the galaxy without compromising its integrity.